Hey, it's Darren. I help people exercise their attention using mindfulness. Mindfulness is really just a practice of coming back to our senses. As we go through the day, our attention tends to be anchored in our imagination. We think and plan and solve problems and make decisions, all of which is really important. But meanwhile, our sensory perceptions, the sounds around us, things we can see or feel in our bodies, go mostly unobserved in the background unless they're signaling some kind of problem. Anytime you pay attention closely to a sensation while trying to let your imagination hang out in the background, you're practicing coming back to your senses. You're exercising your attention with mindfulness, whether you want to call it that or not. Let's try it with hearing. See if you can find a sound in your environment to listen to closely for a handful of seconds. And then repeat that either with the same sound, or maybe you want to find another sound. You don't have to try to stop thinking. Just get curious about what it's like to hear. It's kind of like when you're listening to a friend tell you something important and you try to really listen. You try not to plan what you're going to say when it's your turn. And see if you can get a rhythm going. Find a sound, listen to it closely for a few seconds, and repeat. And your eyes can be open or closed. You can tune into one sound, or you can see what happens when you try to listen in one direction at a time, listening on your right or on your left, even listening above, as if you're checking to see if there's an airplane flying overhead. Or you could spread your attention to take in all the sounds that are available around you right now. You can try this in quiet places or noisy places. You could try it out in nature or while listening to music. You don't have to bring effort to force yourself to be present. The MIT researcher Ellen Langer says, noticing new things just puts us in the present. So paying attention to any ordinary sensation in this way anchors your attention in what's happening right now. Part of what makes mindfulness challenging is because each repetition of noticing sensations in this way is really simple, but it's not easy to take even short breaks from trying to make sense of things, to practice sensing directly instead. Children spontaneously explore the world in this way, but adults, we have to practice. We have to practice getting back to what came more naturally when we were younger. Not because it's good for us. It is good for us, but not just because it's good for us, but because it's actually really satisfying to pay attention to something that doesn't insist on your attention sometimes, to notice more often than never the experience of being alive.